Hi everyone! Hey, it's me, Lauren from Color the Kitty. We are here tonight for an exciting... I'm intending to be a short video, but every time I say that, it doesn't happen. Alright, so here we go. Let's just get started here. Alright, so tonight's theme has to do with drawing. So, in connection to what I got going on here. Let me put these in order. Because there's a sequence here. Okay. So if you followed me in the past, you may remember this coloring sheet that my partner created for me based on my Color the Kitty stamp. This is the first edition that we've run, and this is still available. By the way, all these sheets are available on my website in case you're wondering about these. So there's this sheet, and then because we're into the seasonal of Halloween, here is a Pumpkin Kitty Halloween sheet as Happy Halloween from ColorTheKitty.com. There's this sheet, which is cool, available on my website. And then there's this cutie, also available on my website, another coloring sheet that I've done. So what I'm going to show tonight is a little bit of behind the scenes. So for example, these two, I drew these by myself. And as you can see, this pumpkin is the same one. So I'm going to show tonight a little bit on my process, how I did this, because I'm in the process of working on a Christmas sheet. I'm excited about it. So if you want any of these, they're available on my website as a free PDF download. If you want me to mail you, let me know before Monday, because I'm starting to do a mailing list just for these only as a limited edition of mailing, especially since these are so seasonal. So these are cool. Alright, so normally I'm a pen and paper drawing kind of person. However, my partner nudged me to, no, you gotta use your Remarkable. This is my Remarkable. It is a tablet. Tablet, Remarkable. And I've had this for almost 2 years. I love this thing. So this is a paper, think of it as a virtual paper tablet. I can write stuff, I can draw stuff, I can do a whole bunch of things. As you can see, I've been doing some stuff on here. So I drew this earlier today as a rough image, mucking around with it. So what I've done is all these images I've drawn on a Remarkable and then upload to the computer and then muck around the files to make it into a collage of stuff. All these were drawn, except for the moon, I'll be honest, that was computer generated. All these were drawn individually. So that is how I created this. And how I get the images is essentially Google. So I go to my phone, I go to browser, of course it's all Stampin' Up stuff. I need a theme. So what I did was to scroll for pages, just left and right kind of thing. And I do a drawing a day, so I'm tracking. This is a bonus one for tonight. CTK Thursday. Wait, no, what is it for? I need a Christmas image to draw. So I have a couple of tabs here. I did make some notes earlier on what I'm trying to plan. Let's look at what a mistletoe looks like. Mistletoe drawing, when I learned how to spell, drawing easy. And I go images and see what comes up and see if I like any of these. I'm in a holly mood. I might do that. Well, I like that one. I'm looking for easy, so I just click on the image and then from here try to draw it. So this is the pen for Remarkable. These tips are changeable. So these tips where we're out, and I do order them from Remarkable. When I got this Remarkable, I got a whole bunch of the tips. So I'm just gonna draw a big freaking circle. Now I don't like how I did that. So there's the marker, then there's the eraser. This makes drawing for me a lot easier because I was doing Sketchpad, like literally pencil and paper, and I'm not that good. I can fix that in the end, but I'm just mucking around till I get where I want to be. But I figured about time I show you. Of course, that just looks worse. It's like the more I muck with it, the worse it gets. Oh, I'll just roll with it. Alright, this has to be perfect. So I got the one circle, and then they want, if I'm doing this, which that just looks like crap. eraser. And I can even control the size of the eraser, which when I first did my first drawing, I was like, how do you do that? Partner tell me, you can change the size of the eraser. I'm like, really? Alright. So then I want another circle. So, not the same, but you can kind of get the gist of what I'm going for. So then from here, oh, it looks like crap. In all honesty, I am not a good drawing person. I'm still fudgingly learning how to draw. So let's take my time here. I find if I don't rush, it'll turn out better. See, now that's suddenly looking a lot better. And I'm going to run out of room on here. Of course! I made this too big. Alright, so let's... Damn, I made this too big. Shoot. Well, I might be able to work with it, so... You see where I can make it fit. Like so. We're making it work. I don't like it. I'll be honest, I don't like it. But that's okay. Because I don't have to like it. I don't even have to use this one. Oh, wait, I'm trying to get eraser, not marker. Alright, let me bring that back. Connect the lines because it makes a huge difference in the photo editing. So I've got this. Kind of a bit of a hot mess here, which is not going very well. But let's keep playing here. Alright, so I've got this happening. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It looks a bit like a hot mess, doesn't it? A little scary. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Yeah, I was a marker. Okay, if I'm too close to the... Oh, that just looks like crap. Welcome to every day I go through this drawing experiment, and I thought this was going to be so easy, and I'm making this a mess. It's just too bad that this is so big. I'm just trying to see if I can salvage it and use it. I might be able to. Alright. We're getting there. Alright, I'm going to take away those wording, because I think I'm going to need that space. Alright. So this might be a little too much, but... I'll fix that in a sec. Alright, let me fix. Alright, and then there is our interesting drawing that might not make the final cut, but this is really bizarre. I still might use, I might still tuck it in the sheet somewhere. So there we go. That is how I draw, in case you're wondering. Alright, everyone. Well, that was an adventure. So that's a bit of the process of how I do this, and that's how I get these cuties. I can actually show you some of my images for this. Let me go back out here. Halloween. There's a really horrible looking spider because I was just mucking around. There's a witch's hat that didn't make the cut. There's a demented pumpkin, a ghost. That tree did make the cut, but that's the tree right there. I think that's pretty cool. What else made the cut? That ghost, I was going to use it, but it didn't happen. There's that pumpkin, which didn't make it, but it's a really nice one. That's a cutie pumpkin. My candlestick, which is in the tree, because I purposely really liked it. There's a skull. There's a bat that didn't make it. That was not going very well. This is cute. Cute. That was cute, too. Cute. So I was drawing some of this pumpkin made the cut. There he is. So he looks pretty cool. There's that. I wanted to use the ghost, but I ended up not using it. I've got my Grim Reaper. There he is. Looks good, eh? Not bad for a kitty doesn't draw very well. I like that pumpkin, actually. That looks really good. That's okay. That's different. There's parts of the Grim Reaper I was mucking around with a broomstick, a witch's hat again. Come on. Stars, I was mucking around. Neat little pumpkin. There's a kitty. Here's a cute, creepy little kitty. I was trying to muck with those. See, that ghost made it. Isn't he a cutie? Yeah. Another Spidey. That bat made the cut. That's this guy. That's a weird looking cat. That ghost made the cut. There he is. This little cutie made the cut, did he? Look how cute he is. Look at the cutie. And then there's the colored kitty pumpkin. And I think that's it. Alright, well there's a tour of how I draw and stuff. I hope you like. And like I say, if you want some of these, let me know. I got these available. Colored kitty and all. So there, I'm just going to sign off very shortly. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Please like, follow, share, subscribe. All that fun stuff. I really appreciate the support because the more you support me, the more I can do stuff like this. Like this one, I'm kind of mixed about how I feel about it. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like for a cute little Halloween coloring sheet as a freebie. So yeah, any questions, please let me know. I'll be back again near future for more videos. Alrighty, bye everybody. Bye for now.